Okay, what is up? This is Slow, this is Let's Play Driver 2, that is upbeat music that I have to mute because, well, I don't want my channel getting self-destructed, unfortunately. I mean, like, I know I have a bunch of other videos that are still flagged, but those things have been up for so long it may as well be said that they will be safe. But anyway, here we are, we've made it to Las Vegas. And those are a bunch of trucks, and we'll see what is in them soon enough. But I just noticed that post in the background had Diesel written on it, like the brand Diesel, which I thought was weird. And they're opening crates containing unknown SMGs. I'm not exactly sure what that thing's based on. The magazine is in the wrong position for it to be a British Sten gun. There's no way in hell it can be an MP40. Closest guess I can think of is that it is based on the American M3 grease gun from World War II, but that's most likely a wrong guess as well. However, we see Vasquez, and now we actually get a cutscene with audio.
Vasquez is nothing without Lenny. We know that, so your luck's in. We're bringing your boy Jericho back. In return, we want in on finding Lenny. Trust make you nervous, Kane?
What's Lenny to you?
He pulled a cross on us way back. Our 100 thou slipped into Lenny's hands and out of sight. See? Now understand, we still keen for that green.
Understand this. You cross me, I'll find you and kill you. One of you tracks Lenny. The other drives for me. I'll contact you as the jobs come in. We'll hit Vasquez everywhere. Fronts, stores, munitions dumps. We'll buy us some time until Lenny shows.
One thing I just wondered about that is whether the story about the 100,000 was just a cover, or whether it was actually true. However, as it says here, we are now working for the bad guys, and this is Vegas. Hooray! Vegas is pretty much giant streets with the massivest width level of any of the cities, I think. And the first mission isn't particularly difficult either, primarily due to said width that you will be driving on for a vast majority of it. So apparently two guys just raided a gigantic casino with no problems whatsoever. And judging by the voice I heard there, that has to be Jericho within those two, so I guess that makes sense. The police presence is pretty strong, but as I said, the huge width of these roads makes evading them a lot easier than you think, especially considering this is now the second half of the entire game. Yeah, as I said about the difficulty of the police level units going up, that has to have increased simply because the police were able to keep up with us for that amount of time. On earlier difficulties they would have pretty much just literally not had the top speed necessary to keep up with you, and you would lose them. This probably worked in our favour during this mission, because if we'd have lost them they would have probably spawned facing the other way, which would have risked some pretty intense head-ons, but the ending point for this is not that well defined, and yeah, I believe it is used a few times during the campaign as both a starting point and an ending point.
Vasquez got one of my men dumped in the trunk of a car.
I find it strange that during this mission that you literally get the message and you're parked right next to the train. But anyway, this is mission 2. You have to race a train over to a train crossing where there is a vehicle with a guy strapped in the boot of the thing. Then you have to outrun the train in a pickup nonetheless, and get out, get into the vehicle, and then drive it away before the train hits it and you fail the mission. What is strange about when I did it is that the train hits the vehicle when I'm in it anyways, but I still pass the mission. Primarily because I hesitate and brake very early. So early that I actually had to go back into the theatre mode, film director, wrong game, to see how close I actually got. And this would be the automatic film director, so we can actually all see this for the first time because I never decided to use it. Just a simple system that uses preset camera angles and things based on where you are on the map, like it is more likely to use a fixed position in certain locations such as corners and bridges and things like that. At least from my experience. This train never works at any other point, not even in the Take a Ride. So how close was this? Yeah, that was pretty intense. But anyways, that's the end of the mission. This has been Slow. I will see you next time.